A 4,500 YO dress was unearthed in Giza. And this is what it looks like after reconstruction. While the orthogonal strings disintegrated, the beads were left in place. Woman practicing cutting off a head while riding a bicycle. African child with rare disease. The Xoloitzcuintli is an ancient Aztec breed native to Mexico, once considered as guides for the dead on their journey to the underworld. A water-damaged copy of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland with mushrooms growing out of it. This invisible bridge, the Netherlands. The Monterrey Stadium in Mexico. Executioner sword with inscription. When I raise this sword, so I wish that this poor sinner will receive eternal life. Germany. 1600s. The dog is covered with holy powder. Looks like he's on fire. This leaf. A Long March 3B rocket booster that crashed in China. A bench made of wrenches. NY Tunnel Police in 1950s. AAK grasshopper, Poeciloceras pictus, a species of grasshopper found in the Indian subcontinent. There is Game Run mode on my treadmill, with a Skyrim and several other modes. Lightning over the Colima volcano, Mexico. Wall painting looks like the sky. This is what an oasis in Libya looks like. I captured a 230 megapixel image of the sun from my backyard. This is a composite image from over 100,000 individual photos taken with a specially designed telescope. Make sure you zoom in. OC. MRI of a mother kissing her 2-month-old son. 1.6 meters long whale penis sold for $6,000. High-rise window washers. At 4.4 billion years old, these tiny blue crystals are the oldest on Earth. Ghost-like sculptures which were produced by artist Jackie Lantelli. Erected in the Church of St. John Cemetery, Slimbridge, UK, to commemorate 100 years since the end of WW1. This is a sea slug which looks like a leaf. It can go weeks and even months without eating because it can photosynthesize like a plant. The slugs get the chloroplasts from the algae they eat. CT scanner looks like without the cover. A Vietnamese fisherman reeled in a Chinese torpedo in the South China Sea. It's now in the hands of the Vietnamese military and they will likely pick it apart for any intelligence value. Bioluminescent fungi. Photo credit to Jürgen Freund, Wildlife Photography of the Year entrant. This table has mock playing cards inlaid into it with different colored marble. This drawing was made about 800 years ago by a 7-year-old boy named Onfim, who lived in Novgorod, modern Russia. Giant oceanic manta rays can grow to over 20 feet across and weigh over 6,000 pounds. Muhammad Ali's prison cell in the Missouri State Penitentiary. Climb 100% perfect. Or it's lights out. Looking down at Alex Honnold free soloing the 2,900-foot, 884-meter freerider route on El Capitan with nothing more than a chalk bag and insane physical and mental strength. Completing the climb in 3 hours and 56 minutes. Image credit. Jimmy Chin. Oldest known depiction of the Great Pyramids of Giza, New Kingdom Sphinx Stela. Finally was able to get a picture with my dad and the guitar I carved for him. The Panther 6 https://www.vintag.es/2020/10/panther-6.html. Ghost sculpture in the Castle of Vezio, Italy. California farmer Tony DeGuerra made plastic mold to put his pumpkins so that they grow into the face of Frankenstein's monster, known as Pumpkinsteins. Shimmering shores of Vaduz, Maldives. AV-22 Osprey flying behind the helicopter icing spray system, or HISS, that is mounted on a CH-47 Chinook while conducting artificial icing testing. Photo is taken from an RC-12G that is fitted with sensors to monitor the icing conditions. In the 9th of February 1945, millions of Vietnamese people gathered at Ba Dinh Square to celebrate the birth of Vietnam after over 100 years colonized by the French. The clearest image of sun yet made by shooting over 100K images to build a mosaic of the solar chromosphere. This is a 24-year-old Norwegian man. Picture taken in 1886. He has leprosy. I'm very grateful that this illness is mostly a thing of the past. This is a guarana plant beginning to sprout its eyeball seeds. The Himalayas as seen from the space. Boeing 2707, the supersonic project never complete. Taiwan poster of movie Lamb. The Chinese name means lamb fear, but at the same time it is pronounced exactly as penis in Chinese. 40 years ago, Terry Fox ended his marathon of hope in Thunder Bay, Ontario after 3,339 miles of running across Canada. Not much happening on the sun, but yesterday a really nice prominence was visible. 91,350th refractor Coronado SolarMax 90 IASI 290mm 10,000 frames. 2.5 milliseconds. Gain 0. 10,000 frames. 5.87 milliseconds. Gain 120. Stacked with AutoStackert 3 processed with Registacks. Pix Insight. Photoshop on Astrobin. A beautiful fire rainbow.